And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Cities Skylines. Working on Victoria Hills here, and getting the bottom here all zoned out. I got one little bit right in here to zone, and the whole bottom here is going to be zoned, and then I'm going to creep up the side. I've been trying to start filling in around where these bus stops are. So I'd like to get these bus stops a little bit more used. Some of these are being used quite a bit, but only for kind of the main drag, like this plum colored one here is being used quite a bit coming from the station, but going into the station, not so much. So it's not picking up very many people because it's coming around and it's going around in very weird ways. Oh, well, that's an interesting way to travel. So yeah, I built a high school over here and started to zone around this bus stop right here, just to kind of bring up the number of people that are using the stop. It's pretty amazing the difference the daytime makes. I've seen my income go down to the hundreds of dollars. And then once daytime kicks in, it bounces up to like 35,000, which gives you an idea of just how many people are using this bus stop. It's many, many thousands. And then all of our, the train stop, and then all of the buses, you can see it's crazy how many people are using this bus system. I'm so glad that I put it together. So a couple things to do today. First of all, this stop right here, we have buses trying to pull out from this stop. So I want, and this doesn't have any lights in it, so I want to add some lights. So I'm going to switch traffic lights. I'm going to put some traffic lights on this, and that should help kind of separate the buses and let the buses definitely travel along this line a little bit more smoothly, because right now they sort of have to wait for the traffic to clear, and it doesn't always clear in time. So now we've got a traffic light right there, and these are all loading. The red line gets used quite a bit. So yeah, this filling it up, these buses. So yeah, these bus stops very, very well used. Now the other one I want to try, let's get rid of that. I do want to put a line up here and make it connect to the highway, and I think I'm going to use this trunk line right here for that. It's kind of midpoint in between these two. So right in here, I think, is a good spot to put this trunk line. And it's not going to be a very large one. It's going to just continue. It's going to continue on like this. So we're going to build it out and then up. Nope. Up like that. And then over the highway. And then we go to the highway. We go to the ramp, and we are able to pull up and then back down, and then up. Oh, see, that's not enough. Doesn't go over quite enough. So I'm going to bring that out a little bit more, and we're going to add a ramp coming off of this one, going into here, and then coming back down to here. So this little ramp in here should allow a little bit of traffic in the middle here and relieve some tension around the city. I mean, these are not really heavily used, and I mean, there's not a huge number of, there's almost 27,000 people. Ooh, looks like we had some serious fire action over here. Look at that, this house, and this house. I'm glad we have a good police or a good fire department around here. Okay, so residential demand went back up, so I am going to fill these in, and this will be the last bit of residential along the bottom of my map here. Good progress on Victoria Hills. So yeah, now this whole area, beautiful. By far the most natural looking neighborhood I've ever done in the game. We've got the commercial, sort of it very much akin to like the circulatory system. You know, you've got the beating heart of the main city, with the arteries being the highways, the I don't know what's below arteries. I know capillaries would be the little roads, and these would be sort of the secondary arteries coming off the main ones. The veins just, yeah. It's been a while since I've had biology. Ooh, look at that, forest fire. Random hit of lightning right outside the city, I think. So yeah, it looks like the fires that we had going on in here, looks like the scorched earth has kind of gone away, which is good. To test, I've built some regular industry over here to see. Oh, it looks like workers have found this place over here. Just to see if we could draw some workers in over here. You know, just have a use for this yellow line to see if we're able to draw people from this neighborhood over into that area. And it looks like we can. It took a while. It took a while for them to actually come over here. So yeah, we are doing pretty well. I want to do a test, a disaster test. I want to see what the destruction is of a meteor. So I want to kind of pick a spot outside the city, and hopefully where I click is actually where the meteor lands. But I want to test out sort of the evacuation and all of that stuff in the city. I haven't really had a chance to test that out yet. So we are going to do a meteor. Oh, not a sinkhole. We're going to do a meteor strike. And we're going to hit it and see what kind of damage it does.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Okay, let's go see if any shelters are being used. Okay. Well, we're getting citizens in here. That's good. And how about in over here? I don't know where my evacuation. There they are. Looks like we're getting some people. Oh yeah, look at that. They're just coming in droves here. Oh, I don't want to miss the show. Let's get up here, see where this might come in. Oh, I hear it. Pity I can't look up. There it is. Oh man.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Nice. Let's get a look-see at what that looks like. Oh, that is cool. That was a 5.5. That's not bad. We have quite a bit of fire going on here. Look at that. A little bit of work cut out for us here. Now, were we able to... These people are still coming in here. Wow, it's taken them a while to evacuate. Look at all the people. And look at my income. Nobody is doing anything. I mean, my garbage trucks are still going strong. Garbage guys are like, hey, we got a job to do, man. Get out of our way. Oh no, the garbage guy is going in there too. That's awesome. So yeah, it looks like our food is going down very quickly in these. And these over here are probably full, I'm guessing. Oh, almost. So with that, I think, yeah, we're only protecting a tiny fraction of this area, and our evacuation routes, not sure if our buses even have people in them. See, they have 0% load, a little bit of load. I mean, they're slowly. Oh yeah, this one's almost full here. How about over here? This one's about 2/3 full. Now, should we release them and let them come back into the world? Let's see. Release all citizens from shelters. So there are almost 7,000 in here. So we're gonna release all. There we go. Whoa, that. The simulation speed just took a nosedive. Look how fast that's going. Wow, I did not expect that at all. That is crazy. It's like the game is calculating. There it goes, yeah. Look at the people. Holy cow. Look at them all. It's dumping 6,000 people all at once into the system. Look at them all. Oh, I wish I could get down to street view. I'm gonna take a shot of that. That is a lot of people. Holy cow. If I zoom out, while they're not being rendered, see that everything is going fine. Everything is moving along. As soon as I zoom in, oh man. Oh, it's going a little bit better now. How about over here? I wanted to see how these were doing over here. Oh, these are already empty. These emptied quick. Of course, there were only like 600 people in one of these versus the 6,000 that were over here. So how is this faring? Oh, looks like it's recovered for the most part. This is probably going to empty out cars for the next 5 hours as people want to drive home. Yeah, that was crazy. That calculation of 6,000 little people running around. But looks like for the most part they went back home, and my income has gone back up again. So everybody's back to work doing their thing. So yeah, that was a successful test. And we have a crater somewhere. There it is. Look at that destruction right there. Now, I added a mod. Normally this was a 5.5 severity meteor. By default, the game can go up to level 10. Oh, look at all the little rocks that are around it. That's cool. So this can go up to level 10. Well, I added a mod that ups that level to something like 25, which from the screenshot is a hole about the size of a city tile. If I'm not mistaken, it's a huge hole. And I definitely, before the series is out, want to test that out. Not sure how I would do the flood. There are a few in here, so like the tsunami. Not really sure how I would kick one of those off because we don't really have any shoreline to speak of. I could do like a 2012 thing and have it come over the mountains. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Well, there's a little bit of water right there I could use. Yeah, I'm not sure. A sinkhole, that's an interesting one. Earthquake, I definitely want to try. Tornado, I definitely want to try. So before this series is out, we are going to pretty much devastate the entire city. Where it's going to be crazy. So, but I wanted to build up the city in order to destroy it. That's part of the challenge here, is getting the city up to a point where we can actually do something with it. So, you know, Anytown USA here is gonna is got its days numbered. Everybody's happy, everybody's safe, everybody's moving in and enjoying life. Everything is really nice for them. Well, little do they know that we're going to get a tornado, a meteor, a flood, earthquake, you know, any number of, you know, sinkholes. It's going to be pretty epic. An epic amount of destruction. So yeah, that is coming soon. I'm hoping to get this done in a decent amount of time here. I don't want the series to drag, but I don't want to skip too much. I mean, the game is very enjoyable. I am not hating the game at all. It's still a lot of fun to get all this stuff going and see it through. And I do know now that you can right click with a tool and zone or dezone things. So appreciate everybody who has been commenting on that front. Zone a little bit. I'm trying to get some of this stuff filled in here. These poor folks are going to live by the railroad tracks, just like me. So somewhere in here is where I record. So these boxes are kind of hard to see. There's a 3x3. Yeah, trying to get this filled in so I can start working my way up into these neighborhoods here where we have bus lines running. They're just not by enough residential to really pick up a whole lot of people. So as I build up the neighborhoods, hopefully we'll see a response. But now that this is all ready to go, I'm glad I was finally able to clear out the bottom here. And we've got the bus lines running, and they are just generating a lot of revenue. Look at the train. Look at the people waiting for the train. Yeah, a lot of people using the train line here. So many. Yeah, every time a train comes in, it's about 520 people. So yeah, pretty crazy. Here's another green one coming in. Probably grab a large majority of the rest of these after this yellow one comes through. Picks up, what, 6 people? This one, oh, still have a big chunk of people over here waiting. And a lot of these people that get off the train come and get on the bus, which is even more income. So it really helps. Wow, still have people waiting over here. That's nuts. Look at the people. Now we got a bunch of buses coming in. Although this plum color isn't as well used as the red line. Most of these people are probably waiting for the red line, and so there's a red bus coming in. This shall clear out a few people. There we go. Oh, no, that's not a bus, that's a truck. There's another red. Clear them. Oh, another bus, another train arrives. Yeah, it's just a cycle of massive number of people. Oh, there's another red. Look at all the people waiting right here. That's crazy. All right. Well, we have a test of the emergency system, and it looks like I'm going to need some more shelters out in this area. But that's going to be quite a bit of money. Each one of those shelters is not cheap. These small ones here, 480 a week. So yeah, it's going to be quite a bit. Do I have earthquake sensor? I do right there, but I don't down here. So we're gonna need an earthquake sensor down here for this area. So pretty cheap, but we'll get most of that neighborhood, and then I want one in here as well. Trying to cover as much of this area as possible. I probably could sneak one right back here. Look at that. There we go. Got some good earthquake coverage here. That's good. Okay. Awesome. Well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.